Hey guys, and welcome to the third video of the Rainbow Six Siege Academy series, and today I'll be talking about defenders and which ones you as a new player should play and which ones to avoid. If you enjoyed the video and find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, it helps me out a lot and I appreciate all of you who've done this so far. Also, I stream on Twitch where you can ask me questions, or if you want to just hang out, that is twitch.tv/reverse_FPS. Link is also in the description below. So depending on what version of the game you bought, you might have 0 unlocked operators, or you might have only Pathfinders, or you might even have all of them. Pathfinder operators are the ones that have been in the game since the start of the game. So on defense, those are the operators from Smoke and all the way down to Bandit. I'm not saying that every operator is good or bad, just some do a good job at their own thing, yet some are just selfish and don't bring enough to the team, which is really important. The ones I would recommend staying away from are Pulse, Doc, Rook, Capcan, and the Changa, and also let me explain why. Pulse as an operator is very selfish, since his gadget mostly benefits him. Unless you know callouts and the same goes for your team, he's not really going to be that useful. And in low rank or when you just start playing the game, you and your teammates probably won't know how to do callouts, work, what a certain room is called, etc. And also you probably won't know how to react to a callout. The next one's Doc. He used to be the spawn pick king when his MP5 still had the ACOG, but even back then the only bonus that he had was the ACOG and the fact that he can stim himself and his teammates. As of now, another operator has kind of taken away his shine, and that's Thunderbird, since she has 3 placeable heal stations that every player can use. Rook also used to be used for spawn picking a lot, but the difference between him and Doc is that he still has the 2x scope on his MP5, and although the gun is great and everything, and having the 2x on the gun feels amazing, his armor pack does benefit the team a little bit, but in a gunfight and also in a game where one bullet to the head will kill you, I don't think it's really that beneficial. Capcan recently received a buff where he is able to place multiple EDDs on a single frame, that being a door frame or a window frame. His gadget is easy to spot if the player is paying attention, and although he's going to be a bit ignored most of the time, he's still very good when you're trying to counter people that like play aggressively. Last but not least is the Changa. The reworked version of the Changa plays a lot like Smoke, where he can be used to deny pushes and plants, but for me the biggest downside of him is that he's a 1-speed. I know that a lot of people might disagree with me and that he's a good operator, but there's just something about 1-speed operators that just makes me not like them. I just like 3 speeds, 2 speeds basically. But nonetheless, he's still a very fun operator to play, and with his LNG you're also able to make rotates and vision holes, and also a lot faster than a Smoke or a Mute. Now for the operators I'd recommend you learn and buy as soon as you're able to. First one's gonna be Smoke. Smoke is the operator that is used in all levels of play, so a casual player plays him and also people in Pro League. Although his SMG-11 is hard to control, but with enough practice, you'll be able to master the weapon. For his primary weapon, I'd recommend you use the shotgun, since it will favor you in close quarter combat, and you will also help your teammates by making rotates and vision holes, etc. Although the smoke propagation has been fixed by Ubisoft, his gadget is still very good at denying pushes, plants. Mute is used for intel denial, which basically means that if you place his jammers correctly, you're gonna deny the attackers from droning, and the jammers can also deny certain gadgets like nomad air jabs, for example. Just a smoke, he has the SMG-11 and the shotgun, but he also has a really good SMG as a primary. So, for example, if your team is already playing a smoke or a castle or Mira, for example, you can ask them to make the rotates or division holes, and you can just swap to the MP5K. Castle is used to barricade high traffic areas, so areas where a lot of the enemies are coming from. Because UMB has a 1.5 scope, which is good, and he can also make rotates with super shorty. And now for the King of Siege, who has been nerfed so many times, I think we all have lost count. Like really, Ubisoft, like you're killing him. Please stop. Because 416 carbine has a kick when you're shooting it, but with practice, just like with the smoke SMG-11, you're gonna be able to control the recoil. The reason why I like playing Jaeger is because I like not dying to grenades, because that's really the biggest bonus of Jaeger. And because ADS is also capture projectiles, so stuff like Ash charges, Sophia charges as well. And even though he's no longer a 3-speed op, he's still a very good pick. Bandit's MP57 is a low recoil high fire rate weapon, but he's also a 3-speed defender, so his gadget is used to electrify reinforced walls, and you can also electrify things like deployable shields and just be very annoying behind that shield. I also wouldn't say that Bandit is like a budget version of Cade, since I've seen a lot of people say that, but I think the biggest bonus with Bandit is that he's a 3-speed, and in gunfights, in my opinion, that's going to be very beneficial for you. So, this was a very quick guide on Pathfinder Defenders. Now, I also want to wrap the video up by giving my top 3 operators that I would recommend playing. The first one's going to be Smoke, since as mentioned before, he has the SMG-11 recoil and stuff, but he's still an amazing operator when it comes to denying plants, pushes, and also he has a deployable shield, which can be very annoying to play against a Smoke who knows how to play behind a shield. Second one is Jaeger, and although Mai has been on the rise recently, I still prefer playing Jaeger, since if nothing else, these, you know, the skins for the 416 carbine are quite a lot better, since, you know, shiny pixels give you skill, right? And for the third Pathfinder that I would recommend is Bandit. He has a great gun and a C4, and as said before, he's a 3-speed, it's gonna be very beneficial in gunfights. And also, if you learn how to bandit trick really efficiently, you will be very annoying to deal with. But just remember to ban Maverick. You're gonna do yourself a favor. So, this is it for the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you still haven't, and also, if you want to hang out or ask me any questions, you can ask me on stream, that is twitch.tv/servers_FPS. And as always, good luck in your game.